We're dealing with the altar. Every religion needs an altar. False religion, Pentecostal religion, we all need an altar. At this time, in August 1st, we need an altar. The world needs an altar. And Isaiah 66 verse 1 says, "Thus saith the Lord we have to speak to, he has to speak to us, because we need an altar." The message is, it's the altar I'm after. It's the altar I'm after. Everybody's after an altar. Thus saith the Lord, so he has to speak to you. Isaiah 66 1. "The heaven is my throne, the earth is my footstool. Where is the house you've built unto me? Where is the place of my rest?" So we need a place of God's rest. We need a house unto him. We need to build a house unto God, because everyone needs an altar. We need an altar in this day. We need an altar to get to God and to get to his presence. The first time we got saved, we needed an altar and to get saved. We need an altar when we embark heaven. When we get saved, we want heaven as our altar. We want to go before the throne. Yeah. Point, some talk sick, and they're toxic. So, you know, people need to talk healing into their life, because if they talk sick, and they're toxic, they need to get healing in their life, and they can't be toxic. So, they can't be toxic. Yeah, they need to get God in their life. Some do like Pharaoh. Can you turn, please? Some do like Pharaoh, and unto me, some do like Pharaoh. And they done Pharaoh unto Moses when they gave him pressures. Pressures because the pressures he had, because he was Moses, he had much pressure. Because Pharaoh gave him that pressure. And there was much pressure because of the children of Israel, where they were going to the altar that Moses carried in his life to direct them to an altar and to the promised land. It's the altar I'm after. God speaks at the altar, in earth and in the heaven. Heaven is his throne, earth is his footstool. Genesis 1 verse 2 says the Spirit of God moved upon the waters. So it was to do with the earth, that when God formed it in Genesis 1, that the Spirit moved upon the waters. And you know, his power is so great, and we have to choose altar. I commend the world to go to an altar, to come to an altar, to choose an altar, but choose the right altar. There has to be an altar. And his Spirit moved upon the waters. So we have to touch base with God, with the house, with the church. Mankind has to build onto him, a place of worship, heaven and earth. But everybody needs rest as well. So, you know, a place of his rest. He wants us to build a house unto him on this earth. That's a place of his rest where he can be. And the place of his rest is where we can pray, we can seek him, we can fast to him, we can get answers from him. He still answers today, and he still answers yesterday, and he still answers forever. In Jesus' name, amen.